It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Max Scherzer gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Settling in now, Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home. Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Scherzer will check it first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Scherzer playing here in his age 34 season. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Marte rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting third, first baseman.
So stepping in, Garrett Cooper. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about it. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's Chris Davis now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Chris Sale gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Vilma fields it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Hit hard down the line. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Franz Reyes, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Robles, 1 out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. To first. Zimmerman has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Juan Soto, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Soto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Now let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Hard hit ball to second. Vilma is up with it. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2, good changeup.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the third. Up next from Miami, Angel Vilma, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box, Chris Sale, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We've played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Sliding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In now, Max Scherzer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Turner carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Cooper has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Soto is there, and he'll bring this one in. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Now batting, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Chopped toward the second baseman. To his left, Vilma. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Soto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 1-1. Hit to third. Arias takes it in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Sale sets. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Zimmerman stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Now in the box, Franz Reyes.
Leading off for the Marlins, right fielder, Franz Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. Here's the first pitch to him. This pitch is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Robles looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting,
standing in now, Angel Bielma. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the shadow of the Capitol Dome. It's now 1-0 Miami. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Elias Diaz the next to hit. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And this is behind him at third, as that'll head down the line in left field. And a terrible time for a letdown behind the plate, as the tying run will score on what's likely to be called a passed ball. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a fastball just a bit high. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now for the Marlins, Chris Sale, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Starling Marte, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get it.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for third best on the ball club. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And they got him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a bouncing ball, foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Eaton. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is there, and he has it for the out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Ready once again, Juan Soto. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Davis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. In there, no balls and a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 2-1. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Ready now, Garrett Cooper. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across the score. Sean Doolittle comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box, Franz Reyes fouled off. He waits, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is after it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman number 2, Luis Arias.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias, runner in scoring position with Sagan. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Brian Dozier now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit out toward second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, Right fielder, Victor Robles.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Elias Diaz. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing hard liner to left center, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away.
The pitcher, number 62, John.
Michael Taylor will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Kyle Bearclaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 47, Kyle Bearclaw.
Digging in and looking for more, Tucker Barnhart is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Into the box, Angel Vielma, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Christian Optimus will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Christian Optimus.
He's running. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Vilma, the runner at second with one away. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hard hit at third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Tyler Kinney is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Over 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that misses inside 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Vilma ranges to his left. And there's one down now. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now is Anthony Rendon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swings through the slider there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. One out and a runner on third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice flies. That'll make this a 3-1 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
3-2, full count.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Marlins 1. Sammy Solis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 36, Sammy Solis.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So digging in now, Garrett Cooper 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Ready for another chance, Chris Davis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Ripped on the ground to first. And This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Into the box now, Franz Reyes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Luis Arias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Here it comes, 2-0. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Tag not in time. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. High and deep to left center field. Eaton going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Coda Glover takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. In now, Angel Vielma. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the 9th, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals 3. Victor Mesa will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 7, Victor Mesa.
Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is line to left.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trey Guerrero takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Trey Guerrero.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Zimmerman stands at second with no outs. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage in his hands.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Elias Diaz the next to hit as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Ground ball left side. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the ninth.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk.
Adam.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So a three-run shot to right center field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he picked up 2 hits in this one, and both were well hit and timely. Ended up with a triple and a double, and that's enough for him to get the nod here.
7-4 the final finish today. The Washington Nationals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Coda Glover gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard station just north of the ballpark on M Street. Southbound service is also available at the Anacostia station just over the river. From there, transfer service to the blue, silver, and orange lines can be made at La Infant Plaza and red line service at Gallery Place, Chinatown. Also, free post-game Nats shuttle buses returning to RFK Stadium parking lot are available on M Street by way of Tingley Street.